Okay, question one. Karen is learning how to use the copy machine at her school's main office and decides to scale the figure shown below by 300%. She wonders what happens to the figure. So we're talking about this figure right here, and we want to scale that by 300%. So copy the original figure in dot paper and label the length of each side. Then scale the figure by 300%. That is, make another copy of the figure and multiply each of the side lengths by 3. Label the lengths of each new side. What do you notice about two figures? Note the sides and the angles. All right. So what I have done is, here is my dot paper. And so let's do the first figure though. So we're going to go down one, and then we go over two. So 1, 2, and then on top, same thing. We go over 2, and then we go up 1, over 1, down 1, and then we go diagonally this way. All right, so there's the original figure. Now they want us to make another figure that is 300%. So they're saying make it 3 times as big. So what I'm going to do is all these sides I'm going to multiply by 3. So let's see. So this has a length of 2. So that means I need to have a length of 6. So I'm going to come down here a little ways, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I multiply this by 3, we're going to go up 3 lengths now. So I go 1, 2, 3. This has a length of 2, so we're going to go to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has a length of 1, so we're going to go up by 3. 1, 2, 3. This has a length of 1, so we're going to go over 3. 1, 2, 3. This has a length of 1, so we go down 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we do the diagonal. All right, so they want us to label all the sides. So this has a length of 1. This is a length of 2, a length of 1, a length of 1, a length of 2, and I'm not exactly sure what this is because it is diagonally, so we're just going to leave it. On my new one, this has a length of 3. This one here has a length of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has a length of 3. Oops, I forgot that one there. Length of 1. This has a length of 3. This going down has a length of 3. And this here has a length of 6. All right, so this is what my new diagram is. I notice it's still the exact same shape. The angles look the same on all the places. The only thing is it is 3 times larger. So let's go back to our book. So that's part A. Now, refer to the darkened side on the original figure. So that's this piece right down here. Then darken the corresponding side on the copy. All right, well, if I darken that corresponding side on my copy, so this is the side they're talking about on the original, and now this is the side that corresponds to it. It's the same side on the larger picture. So we're talking about these here are the corresponding sides. All right, so I did that. What is the length of this side on the original? What is the length on the side of the copy? Write and simplify the ratio on the pair of sides as copy over original. All right, so this one here is my original, so O for original. This is my copy. This is the one that I copied onto here, 3 times bigger. And they want us to write a ratio of this. And this is what today is kind of all about. So we want the idea of the copy on top compared to the original. So here's my original. So when I write down this ratio, all right, so we're talking about these corresponding sides. So this side corresponds to this side. So the copy goes on top. So the copy of this is a 6. The copy of this is a 2. And then we can reduce that down to 3 over 1, which hopefully makes sense because on my copy, I went 3 times as big for every 1 that was on the original. So let's see, I did B. So C, choose another pair of corresponding sides on the figure, write and simplify the ratio of copy over original. All right, so let's see. I'm going to do the top one here. So remember, it is this. So let's get a different color here to be fancy. So we want to go copy over original. All right, so copy over original. So 3 over 1. Once again, notice it's the same ratio as the last one. If I choose a different side, let's choose this side going up and down. And this is the corresponding side over here. So once again, it's copy over original. So that's also going to be 3 over 1. So we notice that no matter what corresponding sides I pick, it's always going to simplify down to 3 over 1, which hopefully makes a little bit of sense because remember we made this new picture 3 times as big. And so this reduces down to 3. Remember, it wanted us to make it 300% bigger. Well, there's my 300%. If I move my percent into a decimal, we move it 3 places to the left. So that just becomes 3. So notice that this tells me how much bigger my copy is than my original. It's 3 times as big. All right, what else we got going on? Predict the simplified ratio you would get for another pair of corresponding sides of 2 figures. Now test your prediction. So as we said earlier, no matter what side I pick on this, if I take its corresponding side, it's always going to be 3 over 1, which reduces down to 3. Compare your simplified ratios from B, C, and D. What do you notice? How do your answers relate to the scale factor of 300%? All right, I guess I already answered that for you. So that idea that we wanted to increase it by 300%. So we multiplied everything by 3, and our scale factor ends up being 3. So there's definitely a relationship here. Hopefully that helps with question 411.